what has rolled across your feed, Cakes?
So I don't know if you saw this, but there was the great sperm race, the live sperm racing.
Started watching it. I didn't finish, and wow.
You didn't heard about this?
Nope.
You haven't heard about
What
this?
was
This is
that
a
on?
big deal. It's been everywhere.
Yeah.
So it was the world's. So I got this.
About your algorithm.
I got the. Yeah, I know.
Again, it's not mine.
No, if you see, you're making fun of this, but this is a serious issue.
Okay.
This was the world's first sperm race. Was oddly entertaining. This is an article that's just going to kind of warm it up, and I have the video of the actual race. We'll watch it, and hopefully it's something that we can post because this have some music, but it's on YouTube. So it says the world's first sperm race was held in Los Angeles on Friday night, and it was interesting. It is. So it's a couple of like tech founders, young tech founders, did this. And in one interview that I watched, one founder went to this other guy's house or hung out with him, and he was like, "What's the craziest idea that you haven't done yet?" And he was like, "Sperm. That's the idea. Sperm race." And this is their manifesto. So I'm going to read from their manifesto. Sperm racing, registered trademark. Look at that. It's cute. Huh?
So cute.
Sperm racing, 2 legends, 1 microscopic racetrack. It's actually fascinating. National Institute for Spermatozoa Exploration. So, sperm racing. When people hear about it, they ask me the same thing every time. Wait, is this actually happening? And the answer is always, hell yeah, it is. They're younger dudes. But here's the thing. Sperm racing isn't just a joke. It's not just some viral idea for the internet to laugh at. It's something much bigger. Male fertility is declining. Like a lot. It's happening quietly, steadily, and nobody's really talking about it. So there's basically a decline in fertility. Less sperm, and it says, and sperm motility, how fast your sperm moves, turns out to be a massive factor in fertility. That would make sense. Those guys, your vaginas are toxic. They're acidic.
You're toxic.
I am. I know this. They're not hospitable. You know what I'm saying?
They're a battlefield.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of soldiers running to the end.
It's meant to be that way, right? Because you want the strongest, most fit, best sperm to make it through.
Exactly.
So, sperm motility, it's a massive factor in fertility. It's measurable, trackable, and just like running a race or lifting a weight, it's something you can actually improve. This is interesting. I want to learn about this.
Okay.
I mean, I'm old. I don't know if it matters anymore. But no one's turned it into something people care about until these guys did. So we're turning health into a sport, which, I mean, health has already been a sport, like bodybuilding and fitness challenges, but men's sexual health is different.
It's different.
So they have a racetrack they built for the spermatozoa.
Yeah, but is it divided? How do you know whose sperm won?
Well, let's watch the video.
Okay.
USC versus UCLA sperm race.
It's that time!
That's the track.
In the top tunnel, you will see UCLA. At the bottom will be USC. Oh! This is not going to be close! He's blowing them away!
So the track is designed to mimic fallopian tubes.
Yeah.
Right?
Makes sense.
So it's like, hey, I mean, they've never been there before. This is their first time, but they don't know. Poor fuckers. Poor guys think they got something good at the end. I wonder what the prize is for the winner.
Milker! It appears as if Asher swimmers have stopped swimming. We're coming around to the last turn.
Get tired.
This is going to be a blowout of epic proportions. Whatever Asher
on
was
crack.
doing,
Holy shit.
it did not work. This is Tristan Milker by a mile for future generations, for the future of humanity, for USC.
Look at that guy. See that guy coming up in the back? Just all slow and stuff.
Or was it multiple teams?
There's 2.
Round 2.
That's
So
what I'm saying. Like
right
one
now.
from one side and
Yeah,
one from
one
the
from
other.
one.
Okay.
One USC kid and one UCLA. Here they go
If he
again.
wins this one, it's over. There's no
One
third.
more time.
One more time.
UCLA on top, USC
UCLA
on the bottom.
USC
And
is
we're
still just
live.
going.
It's another
UCLA.
It's
explosion.
in their water.
Tristan with an enormous lead isn't premature. They're not exactly neck and neck
Yeah,
here.
trouble navigating the turn. It's like they're slowing down. I'm like, oh, you gotta use turns. It's like a race car.
From Asher Kroger. Because Tristan is milking it right now.
Oh, there.
The test tubes are tingling. These boys have bottled it up.
Oh, he's
getting
catching
stuck
up.
on the turn now.
God damn.
Look at that guy in the background. Just slow.
Oh my God, UCLA is making a comeback.
Oh, dang.
Asher is getting involved.
Oh my
here,
God.
And they're slowing down. UCLA is only speeding up. This is unbelievable. Tristan Milker's
Oh,
children
wow, he
have
just really
lost
zapped them, dude. The whole
No
gang.
way.
Oh, they got exhausted. See?
They figured it out.
Tortoise in the hare situation right
This is
here.
going to be a loud
Started off too strong and eager.
Pace yourself.
The UCLA Bruins will be
Dang, dude,
leading
that's
the
a lot of
series.
winners.
At
That's what's
one-
gonna- And then what's going to happen is they all get around the egg. And now they're, let me in,
Right.
let me in.
Now it's
But honestly-
who's able to get in.
For seeing what it's like for them to go through a tube or fallopian tube without knowing, that's impressive. They were just that's freaking impressive.
It's kind of like a salmon finding its way home from the river it's born into. Like, how do they know? They can smell it,
Instinctual,
apparently.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's just interesting because they were. I mean, especially since from what I can see, most of the time they were in the middle. They're not hitting the walls. They're just like cruising right in the middle of it. So they're aware,
Of
like
the
a bunch of
walls,
blind
but
mice. Like, oh, okay, we're whatever feet away from the wall and such
like
and
bats.
such and such
Do you
and
think?
such. Yeah.
Do you think
Like
it makes
sonar.
noises?
What do you mean?
Sperm.
The tube or the sperm
The
themselves?
sperm. Do you think like how bats? That's how they can
Yeah, like
navigate. 'cause-
sonar?
Yes. Thank
Well,
you
I
for the
mean-
word because I couldn't think of it.
I mean, you would need some apparatus to make noise, and I don't know if they got that.
They're just happy to be out the balls.
We have to take a look at a sperm up close.
I want to know how they kept them so like vibrant and ready. Because I hope they didn't
So-
just dump them in on them.
No,
their
I-
own.
no.
Fresh samples.
exactly.
No, exactly.
They
It
said
had to
Tristan
be.
and it showed him. He's just
No. Those are fresh samples.
It had to be that morning
gotta
at
be.
least, or an hour before, maybe.
So they designed the microscopic racetrack that mimics the reproductive system, chemical signals, fluid dynamics, and synchronized starts. So these guys really
That's good.
mapped out a lot of that. High resolution cameras. We saw that.
The
winner. Yeah. It's exactly as wild as it seems. But we didn't stop there. It turned to a spectacle. So we saw the whole spectacle right there. The bigger picture, sperm racing isn't just about sperm, although let's be honest, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's turning health into a competition. It's about making male fertility something people actually want to talk about, track, and improve. And then they talk about all the different ways in which you can improve your sperm count and motility. And they put these guys on like specialized diets and stuff prior to it.
Okay.
And yeah, I would imagine that those were very fresh samples. Like they probably had to like, hey, knock this stuff out right now, guys,
Right.
and bring it on in.
Because
like
it
if
sits, it's just gonna die
if
off.
mine are like
If it's-
2 hours old and yours
Yeah.
are like just fresh, mine already been just running around. They're tired already.
They're tired.
There's a so
It's amazing what a bunch of smart bros can do when they come together. You know?
pun intended.
Yeah, very
you
much.
go.
Very much. I mean, UCLA versus USC. A bunch of smart frat boys come together. Like, what can we do? We can make a sperm race.
Yeah.
Pretty innovative, though. Pretty innovative.
No, that was interesting.
Because I already know mine would have been like UCLA. They would have came out like, I'm just exhausted. I don't got runners. Those
I
were
feel a little bad for him though. Like there's no surprise. I mean, I guess that's what happens every night with me too. But like, there's nothing at the end of this.
look. They were just happy to be free.
They come out, and they're
You
like,
know?
at least these guys got a chance to run through some
They
tubes.
got to at least mimic the race. You know, the great race. You know,
But actually seeing them
They
move
didn't-
like that, it is actually making me feel bad.
They didn't
about
end
all
up in
the
like
little
cakes of
guys I've
sock.
wasted.
Exactly, exactly.
And if they do make sound, I don't want to know the sounds might have made. Because there's
Splash.
a lot of them. But that was interesting because, like,
They're suffocating to death in a condom.
Spermicide.
Oh no! Sizzling.
Jeez. So anyway, just because I want to bring to the fore men's health, I'm a male's health advocate, men's health advocate.
But you
Be healthy. That's what I'm working on. Not doing a
You
good
should
job.
mimic their race. Like, figure out what it took. Oh, it's probably costly, though. Where'd they get the money from?
They got money
probably
from
funded.
yeah.
Grants? Okay, so we need to go fund
No, it was a business guy. These were tech founders, young tech founders, and a Bitcoin or a cryptocurrency
So
guy.
we just need to GoFundMe and figure out how they did it.
And so they had money, and then they went to another person and got backing to do this company.
Okay.
So
we just need GoFundMe, figure out how much they spent. We can do it ourselves.
well, why would we do something they're already doing? They've trademarked sperm race.
We added, like, we do it like gladiators or something. We add like jousting or some kind of event during it. Ours are old. Like, let them be like Spartans. Like,
little walkers.
Just put them, they're not even racing. They're just in an arena battling.
Oh, my back, my tail.
Throwing some foreign.
What?
Like, look, I'll just make it interesting. You don't have to race. We can bring it back like the old Spartan Coliseum.
That was fun watching that.
I wouldn't say
That
that.
was cute.
But no, when I was watching earlier, there was like one. It's just like lost in the back, just lost. You know what I mean? It's like that poor guy. It's a good thing he's not making it, because don't let that be the one. Like, Jesus, he makes it to. You got all these guys around the egg just trying to get in, and the fucking
He finally
the adult
gets there.
gets there and it gets let in. Like, oh, that poor baby.
He could. What if
I mean, he could have been the smartest one, though, taking his time
Exactly.
so that he saves his energy to get in.
and beat up one of the
There you
ones
go.
that have already drilled a hole. He just takes him out of the hole and jumps in his hole. He comes out smarty.
Sounds like an engineer.
Drills a hole.
Yeah.
Is that how it happens?
They got to go in the egg.
They gotta get
They're
in there.
Do
making
they
out-
make a hole?
They're
I don't
not
know if
opening
it actually
doors.
is an actual
something-
hole, or
this
if
is
they
like
just make their
digging
way
in.
through the
Well,
what do you
the
call
walls or whatever. They still got to
the
drill in there.
Well, the egg has to.
basically membrane.
I'm
like, it's
thinking
not gonna
the
be a hole.
egg selects. Like, oh, this one I like.
No,
Why
I don't
not?
think that's
it
how
doesn't
it works.
select. It's just sitting there, waiting,
Yeah, I think it's once it
and
gets
then it
intact,
dissolves
it's probably
into
like, oh,
nothing if
crap.
it doesn't get fertilized.
I feel like they showed how it works and like, look who's talking.
I know in sex ed we probably learned this, but it's like I wasn't paying attention.
No, the egg doesn't
You're
select.
too busy
anything.
still
Are
trying
you
to
sure?
get the condom
Yes.
on the banana.
I'm looking it up.
They literally like try to jam their way in through the membrane of the egg. All the videos I've seen, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I don't see any egg going up to the sperm.
So yes, but it's not a definitive
I don't
yes.
see doors on it.
In
like,
a process
Yes,
called
I'm open for you.
in a process called fertilization, the ovum or egg cell accepts a single sperm. Although many sperm reach the egg, only one typically fuses with the egg's plasma membrane and injects its nucleus, initiating the development of a new individual. Do you think the ejection of its nucleus is like an orgasm for the sperm?
Or for the egg.
Yeah, I guess.
Of course you don't care about the fucking egg. Of course you don't.
I don't believe in the egg orgasm. I don't believe eggs have orgasms. Women don't. So more sperm journey, sperm are released during sexual intercourse. We just saw them travel through. Chemoattraction, the egg itself or cells surrounding may release chemical signals that attract the sperm. Multiple sperm binding. Multiple sperm can bind to the egg's outer layers, but only one typically penetrates the egg's protective barrier. So it is penetration. So we're just penetrating people, us men. Preventing polyspermy. Once fertilization occurs, mechanisms occur within the egg to prevent other sperm from entering, a process known as block to polyspermy. So you can't have more.
And if two get in, then
Okay,
the egg will
here's
split.
News Medical.
Twins.
Says there is ample evidence to show that as millions of human sperm cells swim towards a waiting ovum or egg, only one gets to fertility. Yeah, we know. Now, a new study shows that even though the fastest and most capable sperms reach the ovum first,
Right.
it is the egg that has the final say on which sperm fertilizes it. The study, titled Chemical Signals from Eggs Facilitate Cryptic Female Choice in Humans, is published in the latest issue of the Journal of Sperm Out of Dick. No, proceedings from the Royal Society. So anyway, I just think it would behoove the egg to have some choice in the matter.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yes. I am a feminist.
And it also proves that even as an egg, bitches make horrible choices.
Dumb bitches.
Oh.
I brought you flowers. Yeah, well, I don't want the one that gives me flowers.
This guy ignores me most of the time.
Yeah.
I'd rather
You got
have
that
him.
one sperm. He's just swimming around, and she's like, "Who's that over there?"
Right.
You got all these guys clamoring, simps knocking on there, just like, it's like, all right, what's up?
You're trying too hard.
Doing too much. I don't like that. Desperate.
That's funny.
Well, that's what crossed my feed.
Nice.